Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. In this session, I am going to teach Advanced Accounting and Auditing Paper 6, that means Management Accounting. So let's start. Advanced Accounting and Auditing Paper 6. Now, if you remember, I have already discussed the syllabus of Management Accounting in previous session. Now I am going to teach the very first chapter, chapter number 1, Management Accounting. Start with introduction. Do you know how much branches of accounting? Let me tell you, there are 3 branches of accounting. When you go for interview, they will ask. Most of the students do not know how much branches of accounting. So let me first tell you, there are 3 branches of accounting. The very first, that is financial accounting. Now here example is given, transaction to balance sheet. It means that first of all, transaction is made, then you have to record it, journalize it, ledger posting, trial balance and final balance sheet. Now, why you do this process? Because you want to know the financial position of your business enterprise, right? And this financial accounting you have already studied in standard 11th, 12th and FY. Second branch, that is cost accounting. This cost accounting subject you have already studied in SY. Here example is given, that cost sheet. I hope you remember how to make cost sheet. It means cost accounting is using for knowing what is per unit cost of a product. Now the third branch of accounting, that is management accounting. This management accounting we have to study in semester 5 and semester 6. Example here given that decision making, special knowledge, advanced branch. It means that management accounting is concerned with decision making. Now decision making is the most important point. And this management accounting is advanced branch of accounting, latest branch of accounting. Management accounting includes both financial accounting and cost accounting. Now let's start the definition or meaning of management accounting. In simple words, management accounting is the presentation of accounting information. What it says that management accounting is the presentation of accounting information in such a way as to assist to management in creation of policy and the day-to-day operation of an undertaking. It means that management accounting represents accounting information in such a way that it is helpful to the management for what purpose? To creation of policies and day-to-day operations of an undertaking. It means operations which are undertaken daily or monthly or quarterly. So in short, management accounting represents the accounting information, accounting data in such a way for what purpose? To help the creation of new business policies and day-to-day operations which are undertaken by the management. Next definition, it is a very popular definition and it is, we can say that, good definition. According to J. Beatty, management accounting is the term. Term, it means word. Management accounting is the term used to describe the accounting methods, systems and techniques. Management accounting is a term which is used to describe accounting methods, systems, techniques, which coupled with special knowledge and ability. Which coupled with it means engaged with, along with special knowledge, skills, ability. It means accounting methods, systems and techniques along with, engaged with special knowledge and ability. Assist management in its task of maximizing profits or minimizing losses. Assist management. Assist, it means help. Here management accounting describes accounting methods, systems, techniques along with, coupled with, engaged with special knowledge and ability. For what purpose? To help the management in the task of maximizing profit or minimizing loss. We know that the task of management is what? To maximize profit and to minimize loss. So these accounting methods, systems, techniques helpful to maximize profit or minimize loss, and when it is possible, when management accounting is implemented. Next question, that is difference between management accounting and financial accounting. So let's start. Number 1, purpose. Now, what is the purpose of financial accounting? Here given that transaction to financial position. As I told you ago, the purpose of financial accounting is to know the financial position at the end of the year. For that, first of all, transaction is made, then you have to record it, journalize it, ledger posting, trial balance, P&L account and final balance sheet. So this financial accounting, the purpose of this financial accounting is to know the final situation, final position of the company at the year ended. Now, what is the purpose of management accounting? Here written that help in decision making. It means that management accounting is concerned with decision making. Next, useful to whom? Financial accounting useful to outsiders, as for the example, shareholders. Now, financial accounting, how to use outsiders? Let me give you one example. Shareholders, here given that. So, first of all, when shareholders buy your shares, they purchase your shares with the help of your financial statements. It means that you have to prepare, you have to make balance sheet, P&L account, journal entries, structures, right? So these statements, these financial statements, when you prepare, on the basis of these statements, your shareholders will ready to purchase your shares. It means that financial accounting useful to outsiders. Now, how management accounting useful to whom? Here given that management accounting useful to insiders. Insiders, as for example, BOD, it means board of directors, managers. Now, management accounting is related to decision making. Now, who takes all the decisions? Top level management, top level authority, board of directors, managers. So management accounting useful to board of directors, managers, top level authority for taking decisions. Next, period. Now, what is the time period of financial accounting? So here given that 1 year. I hope you know the financial year starts from 1st April and ends with 31st March. So the time period of financial accounting is 1 year. Next, management accounting. No time period. It means that management accounting has no time period. When decisions are taken, management accounting is implemented. When decisions are taken, management accounting is implemented. It means there is no time period, no fixed time limit. Okay. Next, format. In financial accounting, as per the Companies Act 2030, it has a format. We know that. We know the balance sheet structure, the format of balance sheet, P&L account as per the Companies Act 2030. So, in financial accounting, according to Companies Act 2013 and by the law, it has a format. But in management accounting, no format, create by yourself. It means that law has not decided any format for management accounting because it is related to internal portion. It is related with decision making. So there is no need to making any format. You can create your own format by yourself. Next, presentation of financial data. In financial accounting, here given that monetary value. It means those financial data are presented who have monetary value. You know very well, if you purchase something, then you record in your book. It means it has a monetary value. As for the example, suppose you have to purchase a pen of ₹10. Now, if you purchase this pen for your business purpose, then you record in your book purchase pen 10 rupees. So it has a monetary value. It means in financial accounting, those financial data are presented who have monetary value. Now, in management accounting, non-monetary value. It means those financial data who have no monetary value, non-monetary value, these data are presented. Why? Let me give you one example. As a manager, you think, what will the demand of my product in future? What will the customer requirement in future? Now, while you take decision, you consider these both the matters. So, these both matters have no monetary value, even though then after you consider it while you take decision. Hence, financial data who has no monetary value is presented in management accounting. Next, use of other signs. In financial accounting, there is no use of other signs. But in management accounting, there is use of other signs. It means that in management accounting, financial accounting, cost accounting, decision making, tools of decision making, skills, abilities, everything included. Hence, we can say that management accounting use other signs. Next, accuracy of amount. It is the most important point. Why? In financial accounting, accuracy of amount must be there. It means that, for an example, if you purchase this lipstick. I hope you seen. If you purchase this lipstick of rupees 10.5, it means 10 rupees and 5 paise, right? When you record this in your book, you must have to write 10 rupees and 5 paise. While in management accounting, there is no accuracy of amount. It means that if this lipstick is rupees 10.5, you record only rupees 10, either rupees 10 or rupees 11. It means round figure you will consider in management accounting, but accuracy of amount must be there in financial accounting. So these are the difference between management accounting and financial accounting. I hope you understand this topic. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a nice day. Take care.